Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Dubai Expat YouTube channel. I hope you're all well, and I'm happy to see you back to another episode. So guys, in today's video we will talk about the Rolex polishing service to give you a bit of transparency on that. Polishing a watch is of course a highly controversial topic, and I know many watch collectors who would never polish their watches or buy watches that have been polished. The reason for this is usually they want to either see the real condition of the watch, want to keep sharp edges and avoid removing any material from the watch, or just like the scratches on their watches and link them to specific memories. On the other hand, you also have people who enjoy the watch without any scratches in a condition that is close to a brand new piece. But unfortunately, in my experience, it is practically impossible to keep your watch in that condition. As soon as you start wearing your watch and you maybe rest your arm on a table, your clasp will start collecting scratches. Usually the polished watches are a bit more sensitive to that compared to the brushed ones. Or at least it looks even worse on the polished ones. Also, it is of course a high commitment of trust that you have to give to your AD to let them polish your watch. You don't know how it will look afterwards, you have a fear in your mind about over polishing and round edges, and maybe it will also cost you a fortune. And this is why I thought this is a video that could be very interesting and helpful for you. One of my friends recently purchased a Rolex Submariner 116610LV Hulk and paid a heavy premium of around $8,000 on it. As you can see over here, the watch is heavily scratched all around. From the case to the clasp and back to the case, it has quite deep scratches all around. As he wanted to have it in pristine condition, he went to the Rolex store to hand it in for a polish. So after handing over the watch, he soon got an SMS from the Rolex service team with the info about costs for the polishing. Also, the watch was screened for any other damage that should better be repaired. Luckily, only the polishing was needed, and besides that, the mechanics of the watch are in good condition. So the estimated amount was 1,100 dirham or $299 US. He of course agreed to it, as usually you would immediately assume polishing at Rolex will set you back a lot more. 2 weeks later, he got another SMS that his watch would be ready to collect. A quick look at the displays, what is available. Pretty much only two-tone Datejust. And here is his freshly polished watch with a nice Rolex pouch on top. The watch is on top covered with some plastic wrap to avoid getting any scratches on it during the transport back to the store. And here is the final result, guys. The watch looks like brand new again. The edges feel still sharp, the bracelet looks clean, and there was no over polishing on the sides or brushing of polished surfaces. Also the clasp and especially the crown at the clasp feels pretty much exactly the same like before. So again, fantastic job done by the Rolex Service Center here in Dubai. This is of course only one single case and can probably vary from watch to watch and from region to region. But I hope this experience is helpful for a lot of you guys out there. And a wrist shot from my buddy who is even more happy with his new watch now. The service report. So only a polishing was needed, a few washers and a gasket. And the final price was exactly 1,100 dirham as estimated before, or to convert it into US dollar, $299 inclusive of tax. So again guys, I think this is a super result, very fair price for handling, inspecting and polishing the watch, inclusive of spare parts, and also the time frame of 2 weeks is very good. And with that, we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching, stay healthy and bye bye.